Hello, hello. Let me just get all this going. Here we go. Share, copy, direct. All right. And then let me tweet this out too. Hold on. Just a moment. Okay. 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 All right. We are good, I think. Hell yeah, let's do it. Okay. I will be right back. One moment. Okay. All right, let's play some Minecraft. I don't really have too many plans today. Just gonna finish planning out this mountain's edges, and I don't know. We'll figure it out. I was going through last night and adding in all this terrain. Ooh, we are lagging. Just loading back in it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so if you guys remember from last Minecraft stream, we have this path that goes up and through the mountain, across this bridge, obviously work in progress, and then it comes through here, around this edge, and down into this valley. There's going to be some more spikes coming up this way, all around here, a little more here, and then it'll just drop off edges of the mountain. And this blue area is going to be a different area. This is painted blue because I wanted to look off into that area in the future. That's kind of the plan there. But yeah, that's kind of what we got going on for now. I think today we're gonna have to figure out what we're doing with this river. It bleeds into this swamp, which is pretty sick. So we might make let's clear all this area first. And then after we've cleared this area, we'll get going on the terrain itself. We'll get a good outline. So my main problem right now is that I don't want this to block off the river, obviously. And I think I might have to push. Oh, there's a tree in there. I see. That's why it looks weird. Okay. Well. So yeah, we're gonna basically push this wall back so that it doesn't fall into the river. And then we're going to rebuild a bunch of terrain on top of this. I'm a little hesitant to break it because then we're just going to have to put we're going to spend time mining it all out just to put something back. I don't really want to do that. So I think I'm just going to do like a very thin layer on top of it and just build that and obviously light up all the underside of it. But yeah, I think that's kind of the play on this end. We gotta just get all these trees out. I could be doing commands, but I don't really be remembering all of those too often. Let's see. Okay. I think that's like a good amount for now. Sorry guys, one moment. All right, let's keep clearing some of this up. Oh, that's... All right. So... yeah, I think that's... Let me just get rid of all of that for now. And there we go. So if we pull out Axiom, pull out this rock tool, get a real tiny radius of about maybe 2. I didn't even clear all the trees over here. God damn it. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hmm. There we go. Trees are my worst nightmare in this game. I can't build them, and they just keep getting in my way no matter what I do. I feel cursed by them, quite frankly. Interesting. Texture artifacting. One second. Let me just turn that up a hair. I'm gonna turn the game up a little bit for you guys. How about that? If I keep this at 10, we'll do 30. Okay, alright, I think that's good. There's a lot of floating shit everywhere. Like, what is that doing? I don't know. Whatever. It do not matter. So yeah, I think we're gonna, well, we might actually have to get rid of some of this land. It's really all about the way it blends in at the bottom, That really makes it feel like it sticks out a little bit. I guess fits in, or not really sticks out, but sticks out of the ground properly. It makes it look good. See, like, all this is fucked up. I gotta fix all this. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Oh shit. All right. All right. Alrighty. I guess we can, what if we, hold on. Shit, wrong textures. Alright. No. Needs to be further back. And then this we bring down to here. And then all the way through to here. And that's like an area. And then, so like, this is kind of my process to build mountains. It's a little bit of a long, kind of, I wouldn't call it tedious, but it's very intricate, and really, you just kind of get lost in it, and you do layer by layer. This is for like steep cliffs, at least for me. You just do layer by layer of the kind of the same thing, and then later on you go back in and buff it out by hand to make sure it kind of flows properly. But let's make sure that, oh shit, that animal died, that poor animal. I think think that works. We gotta fix some stuff here. Like, this is what I'll do. So, for example, this part, just so I don't forget, clear it up like that. Might make that a little more sloped. Do some, actually, like something like that. Just give it a little more character to it all. And then you just kind of come back in with your, you kind of tried to not get the overhangs. And I'm kind of doing it at a weird angle right now anyway. But yeah, so like this I'm honestly considering just doing that. I might just redo all of this terrain. This may look cool. Hold on. It's all about just experimenting too. You just want to put weird little bips and bobs in, try it all out. Yeah, see? That kind of gives it this character. And so what's cool now is I can go over here to the elevation tool. I like to pick the point, the really sharp point one. And sorry, stream might be bugging out for a second. Yeah, so I picked the elevation tool. I picked that, and I just kind of look right on top of where I want. Let's just do one here really quick, kind of show you. I like to give it a little bit of shape so it's not too exact of a point. And then you just kind of go to like pronounced spots that you feel like would look cool. For me, the mountain isn't necessarily, I'm not trying to make it look too realistic. For my world, it's very fairy tale-esque. There's a little bit of a stylization to it like that. So these mountains are very like almost cartoonishly peaky. And just overall, I don't know, just not exactly what you might expect from a mountain. But yeah, so this is what I'll do. I'll do some of this here. I'm kind of getting to areas I'm not done with yet, but I will put one big one right here. I'm going to fix that because that definitely bugged out. Let me just give it to it for a minute. Yeah, so I got to fix that one. Sometimes it bugs out. What are you going to do? It's still one of the best mods to ever be created. Truly, they don't make them like, I guess they make them like this right now, but give 5 years and we'll be asking, man, I hope another mod as good as Axiom comes out. And it might, I guess, but you just gotta see. So we're kind of at a point, well, I'm actually considering two different things right now. This is definitely going to get expanded on. I'm just going to do that now, I guess. No, we're just going to get rid of that tree. See, this is why I end up with trees in my mountains, because I just kind of consume them when they're annoying rather than actually dealing with them like a sane individual. There we go. There we go. So yeah, I there's two things we can do. I can either push it back, which I'm not necessarily fond of, or I can push it down, which I'm also not necessarily fond of. So I think we're gonna do one more maneuver and really just add to the thickness of it all with a really thin brush to make it work. That connects there. I might sure. Yeah, we're getting rid of that one and that, but that works. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Let's just put some more detail there. Perfect. So, going in with that thin brush again. The thin brush helps you avoid those overhangs that I was talking about, but you know, you still might get them. But they're all fixable, just with a little bit of time, Yeah, we're definitely. What if we do variation in that, and then we give a little bit more of it there, and then we can just no. I think there we go. And oh shit. Well, that's a lot of progress you undo, but have the best of us. I did it again. Okay, that's a pretty bad overhang, so let's fix it. We gotta dissect this part out, get rid of that, fix some of that up. Yeah, extract. There we go. Why not? Why not? Okay, there we go. With that, I'm gonna do that. I think that looks pretty decent. Pretty good. This is a little scuffed. Barely place locks today. I don't know where we're going to expand to here, but I think we're just going to give ourselves some outline of it all through right about there, probably. You know, bring that over to there, probably. That looks bad, so let's do... Sure. Yeah, that all looked kind of awful, but it's fine. No, wait, no, fuck. Alright. I'm gonna hate myself for that later. But oh well. I guess I could do a thing, but I don't even know if it's a good idea. I could, well, let's fucking try it. Why not? Let's take this. Well, hold on. Let's just we can. Okay, normally I would not do this, but I'm fine with doing this because where I'm gonna build is gonna be so far above where that was. That might not make sense, but I'm using this tool to extrude again. Get a couple, but basically just using it to kind of mesh these two together. I'm not sure how this is gonna look, especially given how, yeah, I don't know if that looks good. Well, I don't hate it. I definitely don't hate it, but there, that looks better. I definitely don't hate it. That's gotta get fixed now. Wonderful. That's gotta get fixed. No, it's all fine. This could change. This is where I'm having issues. And I think this is where I'm going to remove. And I'm going to start going back in my hand with the rock tool. A little bit bigger than before, but still quite small. Kind of just, that's kind of an overhang I don't want to have, so I think we're going to just flatten this down a little bit. Two. I kind of like that. And then we're just going to fill this area in. Just a little bit. Seems alright. Seems okay. Okay, so that's almost an overhang. And then we actually could get rid of it, or we just could fill it in and start giving this a little bit of shape and make it like that. Yeah, there you go. You see, yeah, pretty good. That's just an overhang that must be destroyed. So, overhangs are fine when they're at a certain scale, of course. Not like there. I don't even know if I really have any, frankly. The scale I'm building at is a little weird. Actually, I might have some over here. I probably do. We'll see. We'll see which ones definitely have. But I think this might have some. Yeah. This definitely. This literally has an overhang. But overhangs are totally fine to do. But the scale I'm building at, it's looks way. It's supposed to look way bigger than it actually is. So I'm kind of shrinking down a lot of the details, and so that when you're looking at it from like here, like I want that to look massive. So I actually should probably scale that bridge down. This is why we test things, ladies and gents. This is why we test things. This bridge looks fucking massive, and it needs to be like half the size. Oh yeah, I think that's definitely better. I think I just broke a block I didn't want to break, but it's like totally fine. I'm not freaking out about it at all. I'm totally not freaking out about it. It's okay. Fuck, this looks weird now. I think think I did it like too thin here, and then this is too wide again, but then this is like, but then this needs to be like this, and then this needs to like, this needs to be like this. I'm just gonna get rid of all of it. Nope. Well, no, I want those. Well, I don't want you. But I need, okay. I'm actually going to try something. So, is this the one? Or if I like do this? Yeah. Yeah, my friend was showing me, my friend sent me a video about this earlier actually. This is really cool. So, I get to give it a certain amount of slack. That's really cool. I'm gonna do flat with a radius of like, that's actually low. That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty damn good. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I'd like it to be yellow again, preferably. And then that's good. Let's just, does that like interfere with that? Well, I guess I can just like literally make a bridge, right? Like I can literally just like do like I can literally like, let's just have it. Let's have it there. Let's just have it there for now. And then we need to come to like here's good. And then we can bring it here. Yeah. But that doesn't obviously work. So we need to bring out like that. But that looks kind of like dog shit. That looks fine, right? Is that hitting the ground there? Yes. So we bring it up. Oh, we bring it up. Oh, we add some fucking depth to that bitch. Oh yeah. Look at that shit. That's so cool. Actually, that's so sick. Okay, we don't want it that high, but that is really, really cool. Really, really cool. Yeah, I think that's, no, it's too high. Hold on. I think I have a, you know, I was really set on this area being pretty finalized apart from the bridge. So now we gotta do some work. We gotta do some real work. I think we gotta, lower. Fuck it. Well, now what the fuck are you well, it doesn't look bad. It just needs to be painted. I don't like that it got rid of my colors. But I mean, I don't dislike that in the least, to be quite frank with you. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then we just magic select. We can turn that limit up. Perfect. Painter. Sorry, noise painter. I almost had a goddamn heart attack, mother of the Lord. Okay. Don't worry about the fucking diorite. I know it kind of looks like dog shit. Now we go with the snow one, and we kind of just coat this area a little bit. Just a tad. Yes. And now, what the hell? Get this out of here. Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing. Perfect. And then we go to natural block. Oh no, functional blocks. There we go. So I've been using these to light up the place. Just kind of put one in a place you can't really see. In fact, I'm going to move it over to here because the bridge will go over. Hold on. The bridge will go. Hold on. The bridge will go over it. Perfect. Okay. If you guys have any other ideas that to like not do these, I'm all ears for it, frankly. I don't love how they've taken up as much space as they have, but I also am not like pissed off about it. It's just a tad annoying at times, but it's all, I mean it's really not that big of a deal, to be quite frank. Yeah, no, it's really not that big of a deal. I just would like to change it up if I can. Um, yeah. Okay. Now we go back to here, we go back to path, we do the same thing, we got boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Well, obviously not. We can... Sorry, gotta make sure these are all ready first. There we go there. And I think that's quite good there. Perfect. And then so yeah, we can definitely go this way a good bit. Because I don't want them to be exactly even. I would like for this one to be longer. We do that. Hold on. I might... Well, it's just so tall on the one end. What if I give it a little more slack? That feels... Now we're back to 7. I mean, you know, what if we took even just a little bit more slack out of it and put it at 5? Honestly, that's not half bad, guys. It gives it a little bit of height here. Gives it a little bit. I mean, let's just fucking. Oh, oh. 6 ain't bad. 6 ain't bad. 6 ain't bad at all, actually. Let's see 7 again. I swear to God, 6 was better. I think 5 is where it's at. Yeah, I might buy hand. You know what? Fuck it. Enter. I might buy hand. There we go. I think that looks pretty swell. Pretty swell. Alrighty, so now that this is all, I think we just do that, and then we put some. I think that's pretty good, probably. Actually, not. In love with that. There we go. Okay. So now that we have that, we take, just to make the scale of it. Okay, I'm gonna try a few different things. Hold on. What the hell's happening? Okay, we're gonna grab just a few different things. See, okay, I want to do this. Snow-tipped ones might be cool. Oh, no. I'm a genius, I think. I think I might be a genius. I think this might be. Hold on. Can you not? Fuck. That'd be so. Do you like snow tip? Oh. You know? We do that and then like into that all the way down. You know? What I was thinking though, just to give it. Oh, fuck. It was almost assuredly some bullshit like that. What if I actually still keep that and that? But then does that make does like because it's like a little wet? Well, fucking. the freak? I don't know if my audio is working in Discord, but I hope it is. We'll find out somehow. Streaming? Okay. Are we good? I think so. Okay. How does that look for scale? I gotta clean up some of this too. I need this like all of these, all of that. Maybe I guess I don't want them touching as much as I thought. That's fine. That's fine. I just yeah, well, fucking sure. But then I was gonna do like as we got down, to kind of just give it some like, you know, or is that too thin? Hold on, let me get rid of F9. And let me just. It's better. That's tough. It's pretty damn tough to get right. Is this once again too wide? Well, see, that's a predicament, because that just won't stand in survival. Not a fan of that in the slightest, quite frankly. Actually, Not not a hater on that one. Not 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 upset with that. To be frank with you. Don't love that, but eh, you know how it is. Well, I can get rid of that for sure. Some bullshit like that, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Um. I think that works. I think that works. I think that works. I think that works. Let's go see how it looks from afar. I mean, yeah, I guess we could look at it from inside. Yeah? How are we feeling, team? How are we feeling, team? I think this is pretty good so far. Pretty good. Trying to I want to like darken it as it goes down or something. But then I don't know. But then I don't know. But then I don't know. Cuz like okay. You know, I can hold on. I'm trying to light my candle and my lighter is being a stubborn son of a. Okay. So, what am I saying? Oh yeah, I wanted to like get darker, right? But I also want it to remain having a thickness like it does. But, well, mm, it's you know, you know. Well, let's just I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But this feels cool, right? I think I want to put a little secret up here. But right now it's just like this little reservoir. But I think I either want to put something in here or maybe make it glint themed and put like the little amethysts and crying obsidian around. You know, really give it that flair. Or I don't know, I can make it something cute and fun, like a firework dispenser. I don't know. There's a few different things. I just want to like I want this to be like an adventure map you can excuse me. I want this to be an adventure map you can explore. Like really bad. That's what I want this to be an adventure map you can explore and find all the little secrets in, learn all the history of this world. At one point, I want to add interactable things. That's like way down the line. I think I want to finish building it all in survival first, and then I will only implement that into a creative version, just given the nature of it being a server with other people on it, and I don't know what mods and stuff will have on it. Oh, let me show you guys some builds I was working on last night. So because I want to go for this like kind of cartoony-ish like fantasy world, I was making a flower shop and I was making a little snow shop. So these shop fronts over here are actually farms. So within all of these, this one is actually not done, but it's a super smelter. But in survival, there's a bunch of stuff over here. It's a super smelter, a kelp farm, a chorus plant farm. There's also a basalt farm that's like right around here in survival, and a few other things. But I wanted to add this plant little like forest area. I gotta snip some of this up so it's all clean. But yeah, this is gonna be flower farm and back in here, and then this is just gonna be a snow farm. I'm just gonna have like a snow golem area, a bunch of snow golems, like 1x2s with the platform in front of you, so you can like shovel right at their feet or whatever. Uh, Not 100% sold on my design here yet. Uh, there's a level of detail that I can't tell. I can't tell if it needs more or less. Like I can't tell if I need to get rid of. Hold on, let me get. I can't tell if I need to get rid of these and change them out for something, or if I need to like add something to the face. I wanted to include some orange in it somehow, but it all just ended up looking kind of corny and not in a fun way. Um, but yeah, you know, like black windows for coal. Here, let me like clear out all of this. Perfect. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Joy. Okay. So yeah. So you know, black windows. See, that looks way nicer when there's not vibrant purple shit behind it. Doesn't it look way better? Yeah, that actually looks really nice. Especially if I do like a black wall on the backside. That actually works really well. In fact, I could just put like, how will that look from that point, I feel like I might as well just do blackstone walls to get that mimic of that, like to mimic the depth. Whoa. Sorry about that. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be that store. And then I think I'm gonna put one more here. I might change this to be like all the way back into here. And just put the front of it here and give it like a big window over here. And I don't know, just might be cool. Might be cool. I don't know. Yeah, like that. Yeah, just a little you know. Damn. I forgot this was all green at one point. Uh buh, buh, buh. I had no clue what this was gonna be. I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. But I am. I really shouldn't be doing what I'm doing until I have made the thing. I don't really care if I can't put it. Okay, I can put it all back. My Y key is bound to something and I'm too lazy to fix it, so I have to hit shift to be able to press control Y. Okay, let's see. So yeah. So this is like a real area in the survival world that's already there, that was made by a good friend of mine. This is their little lumber mill, and because I'm gonna expand this way and kind of consume it, I figured I was gonna make this area the agricultural district, and kind of I'm gonna put more of these style of builds around. I might even ask if I can spruce these up a little, because as much as I love them, I want to kind of beef them up a little bit and consolidate them. And also I kind of want to leave this terrain for like historic purposes. It's just kind of sick, and not really touch this. But like more two to three more of those here, maybe even one more on this layer, and then I want to do like just rows and rows and rows of different crops on the rest of this layer, and then I want to do sunflowers on these parts of the layer, and then I want to have like a farmhouse up here. This is going to be one big ass farm. This is to be determined. You know what? Let me message a friend of mine. So a good friend of mine, Rye Guy, the goat Rye Guy, he made an amphitheater at spawn on the server, and unfortunately he tore it down at one point to make room for a bunch more other stuff, and it was ultimately a good decision, I think, for the server, but it was, it's a sad thing to lose that, and so I think this might be a cool spot for one. So like the back of it is here, and then like this way is where the performers would go, and there's like a little spot for them, and then they can go up on stage. But like all the seats are along this or something. That could be cool. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'd be at an angle, which is hard, but would be sick, and with Axiom would be a lot easier. But yeah, more shopping spots for more farms that I need, because I want to farm every block before I use it, if it's a large enough quantity. So the color one, the dye farm, is for this build that is not done yet, but I love this area so much. It's not done yet. It really isn't, but you kind of get the idea of it. Just the original glint mine. And there's some lore that I can go into at some point, and I'll make a video about that. But they say that if you gaze into the glint abyss for long enough, you will hear all of the truths of the histories of the world, and you'll learn it all. It's it's lore. This really cool glass effect that I did by, a lot of you probably know it, but every other layer. So yeah, so that this mountain leads through the like leads sorry, this path leads through the mountain to the backside of the giant mountain range, and then that's what I was saying earlier, where you can overlook and see all this area. This is that's Goonland. Aerial view of Goonland. Poofungi made that, the goat. But yeah, so I'm leaving this area just kind of for him to mess with. He already has some farms set up here. In fact, this might be somewhat of an issue with how I have this set already, but we'll figure it out. What's up, Elaine? What's up, Mesao? You're from Goonland? Holy shit. What's up? Here, we can do a tour of Goonland. It's not mine to really do a tour of, but might as well. So, the Poofungi base is right here, and then there's a trail that comes all the way across to this bridge, and you get to Goonland. That's a blunt, by the way. I made a blunt in Minecraft. I thought it was silly. What's up, goat? How are you? But yeah, so this is Goonland. Just some cool graffiti. We each have like a spot to do graffiti. I've never have done mine. You can tell this is really old because it's using like a different build style than he ever really used. I don't know if there's much in the castle. There's nothing in the castle. I've never been in here. There's a great picture. Hold on. Wait, one second. Let me find it. There's a great picture I took of Rye Guy absolutely hitting that shit on the server. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Default view. Yeah, look at this shit. There's another view. That's just another one. Originally we were trying to make like a cool like observatory thing where you could like peer into, actually, I mean, I can just show you. They're still here. We'll get back to Goonland in just a moment. But we were trying to do like an observatory thing where you could like see there. Okay, there's the parallax of it all, and we thought this was like a really cool, like effect, I guess. And so we were like, okay, well, what if we did it down, and it's like you're peering down into a screen and you see it, and we liked it better. And in this one, we put buttons all over the back to like mimic stars and stuff. I think we will have. I think I am going to make an observatory in the mountain at some point, and when I do that, like that's when it'll. Here we did like a crescent moon, with like a stair, and then the stars with the end rods, and then we even like lit up the sun by putting end rods behind it, but like in a spot you can't see, and we lit up the moon with moss under it that you can't see. So like we really started adapting. And then we changed the color of it, and then I realized it looked like a blunt. And then we kind of just made a blunt. We just made a blunt. That's also true. I could. Okay, there's a lot of applications. I'll keep that in mind. This is spoilers for Evan stuff. That's my goat. But yeah, let's go back to Goonland. So more graffiti, just some kind of just cool. This is number one victory royale. I don't know if it's obvious, but okay. So Goonland is kitchen themed for now for some reason, which I don't quite understand. But we got Lucio's, and we got a blender roller coaster that doesn't work anymore. And then there's a toaster that does nothing. There's a toaster, and then there's a fridge with some really cool details in here. Genuinely, like, just one like. Poofungi always been the goat. Poofungi always been the goat. But like, look at this sandwich. Look at this sandwich. It's so sick. This is so cool. Like just every little bit of detail. Just And even in here, this produce. I want to say that's a carrot. I want to say this is grapes or something. Yeah, Vina grapes. Like, you feel like the connection between Goonland. Well, no, I get Overwatch, but I don't get the kitchen. That's clear. Overwatch is it's not Rivals, but it's certainly a Gooner game. But like a kitchen? In front of my salad? Gooning in front of my salad? That's what we're doing now? So connected to Goonland, but not Goonland. This is Oh, of course. Well, of course. Well, of course. No, you know what? That's my bad. Of course, it has to because you couldn't just put the Overwatch characters. Hold on one moment. Okay. So this area is my villager area, and it's kind of connected to Goonland. I want it to be kind of like feel like the like all the hotels and little villages around Disney and stuff. So like it's like a little like suburban-ish area, but also like themed to be like a little medieval, but also a little like industrial. Yeah, I understand. Uh, the chat delay is crazy, which might be my bad, but I don't know how to fix it. But yeah, so there's gonna be like more of this style of house all around, and just more villagers. I don't think there's any villagers here now, but in survival there are. So this is my happy guest area. I actually haven't even added this part into survival yet, but yeah, you got the happy gas in here. I don't know why their saddles are under them, but they are. But they certainly are. No. To come back. Uh, let's see. Oh no. You watched the entire stream 2 times speed to catch up? That's incredible. Or no, you're saying you just put it in 2 times speed. I get it now. I get it. So I wanted to kind of have each area separated by like a little, just something kind of obvious to separate the areas. This is why this area is not done, because I don't know how to separate this area. An arch would be cool, but there's supposed to be an air dock here. So don't know how to do that. Might put like some like banners or something hanging. That could be cool. I don't know, something. But yeah, so like each area is separated by a little like arch or path or tunnel or something. And so to this little mountain was always here, but I like upgraded it, as you can kind of see. spiced it up. And then this one was also kind of always here, although I dug the shit out of it. But this was always here, and I wanted to kind of connect them to my. There was also like a mountain here, but this is all like artificial. None of this existed here. Uh, I wanted to connect them all and also have it separate areas and have like this be like the nexus of the whole city, right next to where the Nether portal is, and it kind of just spits you out in like the most chill area, but leads to the most populated and useful. So, so this is the clock tower. This is where, like in the world lore, the power of the city is produced. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's called Glint. Glint. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I worked really hard on the terrain. It's like my favorite thing to build in Minecraft. I can just like shut my brain off and just do for a while. It's really nice. But this clock tower is also like the thing I've been working on for the longest as well. I just added these two little factory parts onto it to really get to the like center of the fact that it's like a factory that produces it. It's not in actually. I'll let me just show this off in. Let me just show this off in survival on the world. Here it is. This is actually the inside of that same area. So let's see. Okay, so this is like my storage area. I can actually go into free cam. So this is my storage area. As you can see, it's like the same. It's just right here. So all my color stuff goes down here from white to black to all the rainbow. And then this is like all the basic building block stuff. I don't know why that chest is so high up. This is just, the clock tower as normal. I mean, you can see what's not here and what is here now. Like, the mountain doesn't exist. Barely any of it does. What's here is minimal. And this is Goonland. And then, see, I don't even have the river bed in, or any of that terraform, or any of that, or like any of it, which is, that's totally fine. This is a very long work in progress. But I like to get. I started building this and realized that I was gonna have to like extend the terrain out. Yes, all of this has been placed in survival. So like everything that I built in creative was then put into survival, except for like the base land of it originally. So like before I built any of this, I basically copied a schematic of all of the natural terrain, and then went in creative and like this is a great example. All of this is the natural terrain down here. I built all of this on top of it, and I planned it all out in creative, and then came back into here and built it in survival. So that's like all of this terrain, all of this terrain with the waterfall. I mean, half of this isn't even updated properly. I mean, all of this, none of this existed. This I cleared out all of this forest under here. But yeah, all of this will be in survival, and then all of it will become an adventure map for people to run through and explore and discover the deeper lore of the world. I really want it to be interactable at some point, but that's like super far in the future. Is that me? Oh, that's myself in here. I see. But yeah, so like this is my base basically. Thank you. I appreciate that. I could probably get you on this world if you ever wanted to just run around. You can build your own stuff. These plots are way bigger than I actually planned them to be, but I want people to build houses where these plots are. So if you ever wanted to build something on this world and just like have a little spot, feel free. Feel totally free. We also have like, hold on, how do I, is it this button? This button? This button? We got a big ass world. Okay, here. So like all of this, all of this is mine, and then with all the stuff that I have planned is like all the way out to here. Like the big mountain range goes all the way out to here. So, and then like this is all Pufungi. All of this is Pufungi. Big Am Mountain. And then like this is Spawn. You can build a Zaxby's. You can build a Zaxby's if you want. I can make a spot for a I actually have spots for Zaxby's around here. But yeah, no, this is going to be humongous. It's going to be the biggest thing I've ever built in the world. I mean, this isn't even getting into the bay that I have. Hold on. Let's go over there. It's not even remotely done, but it's, you can kind of see it. So I'm actually going to rip out all the rail because I don't like how it looks. But oh no. Oh, it's because these are actual chunks and then these are all voxy chunks. These aren't real. But this is like Spawn. This is where I started. This is my tiny little house that I made. It's got a little storage system under here. And just cute little beach houses and stuff. This is my old nether portal. Storage for dirt and stone and sand and shit. Just decorative. This is all actually an aquarium that you can't see the fish because I'm too far from the fish. But there's fish all throughout here. It's a really cool aquarium that I made. I think it's cool at least. This is the church, the trans church, the gay church. Colors on point, gay colors everywhere. Giant cock on the top. Big ass penis. Yeah. Yeah. And like these are the little shops that I was talking about, where like I have my super smelter and my lava farm, basalt farm, kelp farm. Oh, yeah, I agree. We need that's true. We'll figure it out. We'll make one. We'll iron it out. But yeah, like all of this, like this is the this is what the why is oh 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 god. What the hell? That one chunk is just bugging. Okay, but yeah, like this is the that's that. Ta-da! That's that. And then this is you can see the schematics I was taking. This is the river that I was trying not to fuck up earlier. And that's kind of, and then the thing will be here. The little village will be here. The mountain range goes like all the way around. And yeah, like so like you can kind of like get the picture of it, but it's so far out you literally have to like close your eyes and imagine. So but one day. And I also like I want to fill this up and like put life all over it and put moss. I got to do that with the big app pond too, cuz like so like glint glint as a resource, the waste product of it is water cuz it like is it's whatever science you don't have to worry about, but the water is infused with like some glint, and glint causes life to prosper. So I'm gonna like make this like really like full of life and stuff, and I'm gonna do that to like everywhere around the big mountain. So like all this is gonna be dense foliage. The top of the mountain's gonna have crazy trees on it. Same with over here and all through this valley. Getting up to these houses is gonna have a ton. Exactly. So that's why the industrial district, which you can't see here, but the industrial district is going to be down here, and then the agricultural district is up here, because and then like the industrial like fumes and stuff go and like go over the like agricultural area and end up like actually making things better because of how it works. So that's kind of the gist. So like there's going to be a big ass tree that like comes all the way up. I don't want it to be as tall as this because I want this to be the tallest thing for like a while, but when I get further out, like that's like a hold on. That's like a farm of some kind. I don't remember. Yeah, I wanted to the whole story's an allegory for some bullshit that I thought up. Uh, but but yeah, it's looked at as waste, but it's actually beneficial. I'm sure you can get the idea and extrapolate that and kind of get the gist of it without me having to like explain it all because I haven't thought of it all yet. I gotta like get deeper into it because like the lore of the city is that like it's run by like a really authoritarian group and it's like really they're like evil but there's like a resistance force and and you're like you show up at like the turning point basically and it's right at the day the factory breaks and like the clock is broken because the Glint reactor like broke one of the things and like lashed out and caused like damage and so stuff. The council. I need to make like a government building. I think that's what I'm gonna do back here. Is like this is gonna be like the town. Like I think maybe I think I really haven't planned that far ahead, and it's scary to do that. I've considered I've considered tearing this down and redoing all of this several times, but I keep telling myself not to because I love it too much, and it was like the second thing I ever built. But I'm really fucking considering it. I'm really considering it. This I need to revamp the terrain. A bunch of this needs revamped terrain. I revamped half the terrain of this mountain, so that well, so yeah, so like this half of the mountain is like completely oh shit lag. But yeah, this half of the mountain's completely redone. Hold on, let me go get some more rockets and then we'll be off. My Sue Storm equipment because I used to have a Sue Storm skin, but hello, good day to you, sir. Oh yeah, don't worry about what's back here. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about any of that. I totally don't have I don't have unpaid labor. They're paid. What do you mean? They're paid. I pay them something. I don't know what I pay them, but I pay them. That's my boy, Dubert. That's Dubert. Yeah, yeah. The newer versions are very controversial for a lot of reasons, but slave labor, funnily enough, not one of those reasons. People are really happy about that. People, they were mad when they changed the baby horses. They were mad when they changed the baby zombie. They were mad when the drops come out every 3 months, but they weren't mad when the slaves were added. They were actually really happy about the slaves. Well, it's kind of slavery, but it's also kind of like they I think they just love you because you brought them back to life, basically. Well, did you see the rework of it where they like made its head tiny now? Cuz like it looked I feel like I don't love it now. but I feel like it's better than when the huge it's better than the huge head. You should look at it. They made it like 1 pixel less big. No, you should. I think you'll like it a little bit more. It's still weird, and I had to get adjusted to it. But actually, I can pull it up. I can pull it up if you. I guess. I guess I can do it. Hold on. Hold on. Open image in new tab. It's just not even. It ain't even. But here's like this is kind of the gist of it. Like just they like that's not the official one. But this is what it looks like now. So like this was the giant head one. And then they like reworked it so that it like there's just no border around it anymore. Yeah, it's not too bad. It takes a minute because like the eyes are right on the sides of it. The skeleton and drown one are fake. I don't know why that's there, but yeah, it's like kind of cute. It's not as bad as it could have been. Oh, you like my mod that adds the crows? It adds here. Wait. Actually, it adds a few more things. Let me show you. Eek. Yeah, well they also made it tinier so it can fit back in 1x1s, which is kind of cool. But look, this mod adds little spiders that come out as cobwebs and like walk around. They don't do anything. It's totally visual. But they're really cute and they just go. And then there's one thing this mod also adds outside of the crows and outside of the spiders. When you sleep, there is a 1 in 1,000 chance that the Hat Man shows up and just his image just appears in like the corner of your like screen when you go to bed. And it is the most fucked up shit in the world. I'm nearly pissed myself from fear. They're a little scary, especially with like some of the vibrancy mods that I have that like make the light better. I'm gonna just pull up the image of it. I'm just gonna pull up the image. Wait, maybe I got. Hold on. Let me check if I have a picture first, because I might. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up on Google and then I'll show you. Oh, what the fuck? Here we go. Default. It like literally this. It does this. It just like a shadow figure fucking shows up. It jumps you. It's fucking horrifying. It's some fucked up shit. It's evil. It's evil, quite frankly. And it just shows up sometimes. And it doesn't make any noise. And the worst part is you'll click on your bed and you'll like look on your phone immediately to like check a notification or whatever. And then you'll look back up. There's a now? Is it just the mod that like random every 1,000 like second, like 1 in 1,000, every second 1 in 1,000 just with their Foxy jump scare? Because they made one of those for another game as well, but I can't remember. But that is funny as shit if that's what it is. Yep, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm a big fan of those kinds of mods. Yeah, let's explore Spawn a little bit. Let me just show you around. So I have a mod called Voxy, which lets me see every chunk that I've explored at all. Hold on, let me You can't remove it from your world? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I gotta repair my shit, or my wings are gonna break. Once I repair my shit, I will give a tour of the other stuff. But first, a little, oh, my sword's name? The Touch of a Woman. It's really funny when people get killed by it. Here, let's go through all of them. This is the Touch of a Woman. This is Blue Pill and Red Pill, the pickaxes. I got Scratch Off Tool, that's my Fortune Shovel. And a Spoonful is my Silk Touch. Till the room stinks. Now, this is like a triple meaning because it's till like you would with a hoe, but it's a hoe, and what would one do with a hoe? I'll let you ponder that one. This one I'm pretty sure means like curse you white devil, I think, or something like that in Arabic. My fishing rod is if this next cast is a mending book, I'll kill myself. That's a joke in Minecraft. And then my spear is large member. Another one that's funny to get killed by. Oh, and then this bow only hits dingers. I really put a lot of effort into naming. Oh, we also have a cool hat. Try not to lose challenge. Redo. Peen protection. And toes. And I think my chest plate is like... boob protector or something. I'm all very original, all hilarious. I'm just the funniest, I know. Here we go. So this is the end. I didn't even need to come here. I could have gone to the cool one. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna do something. Do I still have soul loss? I do have soul loss. Watch this. You want to see some fucked up shit? Okay, no, we're good. Someone redid the end. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. You want to see some goddamn beautiful shit? This is some goddamn beautiful shit. Right guy redid it all. That's so sick. Yeah. We'll look at everything again in survival or in the overworld too. This mod makes everything so beautiful. This is like my favorite shader for like big jaw-dropping visuals, but my favorite shader is I think it's Bliss. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Hold on. Yeah, Bliss is good. Hold on. It actually doesn't even... Wait. My sword is bugging because I have the vanilla tweaks thing. I can tank a black hole. I tank a black hole easy. That one, just kind of like, you know, take it on the chin. Not too big a deal. I don't know if he... Okay. Oh, I'm at the end. Just gonna leave that. This is sick though. Right guy cooked. Whoa, that is new. What the fuck? Holy shit. They changed Bliss a little bit. At least in the end. Hold on. I think the overworld should still look normal. Crossing my fingers. Hello, kitty cat. What's up, Shmee? It's not Bliss. Bliss is not the one. It might be complimentary, but I swear I had another one that wasn't. Yeah, slightly ominous vortex. It sucks a little bit up, but not too bad. Yeah, this is my shit. Like just it also adds the cozy critters adds little moths to lanterns and stuff at nighttime. But yeah, this like my desktop is literally like this. Cuz I just like this is my happy place, you know? Like this is just look at that fucking chicken. Look at that fucking chicken. Look at that fucker. Fuck you, guy. Yeah, fuck that one chicken in particular. All right, let's hope we don't get the Hat Man tonight. Or I guess we hope we do. I don't know. It might be funny if I shit my pants on stream. We're good. No Hat Man. Oh, yeah. And there's the rainbow. All the crows flying. So this is all Evans Mountain. Poofungi Mountain. Or Freddy Fartbear Mountain. I don't even know which name that guy goes by. No Hat Man. You ready to get your socks blown off me, Sal? You ready for this shit? No. Of course. Hey, you have a lovely evening. Bye-byes. Yippee. I'll probably be here again very soon. So, and I'll notify the Discord as always. So, have a good one. Bye-byes. Alrighty, so I guess that we will now. Oh, it's so sick. Hey, you have a good night too. Good night. Bye byes. I could start clearing. Alrighty, so let's see. Alright, I'm gonna DC from this. Okay. Single player. Just gonna go back to tinkering on the solo world. Finish up that bridge, maybe. Slash time bit. Midnight. Just want to see how this. I don't know if I like that, you know? Like, I don't know if I'm a fan of that. But if I go options, video settings, shader packs, and disable, because I don't play with them that often. I don't love it, you know? It looks way better at daytime than it does nighttime. And I don't know what to do about it other than plaster another 100 of these around, you know? That's just one of those things that I don't know. I don't know. But we'll figure it out eventually, you know, that's how we get better. In fact, let me look up online a few things. Give me just a moment, guys. Does the carpet method work still? I thought carpet blocks lights. Or is that just snow? Hold on. See, like, look how bad that looks. Like, that's so... Well, that is certainly nicer. I'll say that is way better. That's really nice to know. That's really good. Like, I almost want to not light it. I almost feel like it might be fucking better if I just didn't light it and I tread carefully. It just doesn't. I'm not stringing this. You catch me fucking dead before I string it. But wow, yeah. This really does change a whole lot. Let's see. Just going around finishing off some of these. Gonna put. It works. Gets the job job done, I guess. There's just so many, I can't help but miss some. I could probably do a thing where I like magic brush select these and then make sure that I only paint on top of them, or I can like only build on top of them. What I want to build on top of them is like a carpet. I'm sure I could do all of that with Axiom. Sometimes it's just refreshing to do things the old-fashioned way, you know, just a little elbow grease, a little mouse right click here or there, you know, a little here, a little there, a little yoinky. Oh. I think I may take a break in a little bit, but I'll probably be back in not too long. Might make some dinner and watch some TV. Actually, here, let me do that. Let me do that now. And I'll keep playing while I look for food online, and then okay. Let's see. Hmm. Mm. Ah, well, we'll keep thinking. We'll keep thinking. Okay. That is several of them, but that is not all of them. I'm sure I'm missing plenty of them. But we try our best. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it for a little bit. I'll probably be back in maybe an hour or two for a more late night, even more chill. Just really just gonna relax and put more finishing touches on this plan and see if I can do anything about the lighting. But for now, I think that's all. And I hope you guys have a lovely night, and I will catch you guys next time. Goodbye. Goodbye.